Welcome to Board Games Daddy. Are you a fan of King of Tokyo? If you do, you definitely need to stop and watch this video. By any chance, if you already own any edition of King of Tokyo, you also need to see this video, because today what we have here is the Monster Box. This is a super complete edition with many of the base and expansions that were released, and definitely worth it to take a look. It's new. I already removed the shrink, but you'll need to unbox it inside. So first, from the cover, you can see that you have the base monsters on this side, and then some of the extra stuff that Yellow has been releasing, like the old Halloween, the Panda, the Gigantosaurus, the Babysaurus, etc. They're all inside, and we'll see it. And by the way, do you know this game? Is it familiar to you? Richard Garfield is the creator of Magic the Gathering, and he has created many games since, like The Hunger or Keyforge or other games. And this one, it's very different from Magic, as you'll see, but it's one of my favorites. Okay, so we start with the manual, the rule book here. It's very landscape mode, so you will see all these miniatures inside and all these components. Explanation about the game. Basically, if you don't know the game, you need to be the King of Tokyo, and for that you dispute the place with other players and other monsters until you win 5 points, or you are just the only monster left and you win automatically. Okay, it's a concise rule book and has all the extra explanations like evolution cards, the Halloween expansion, and some power card clarification. Okay, so what's inside? Let's see. The game board for the city of Tokyo. This place here only is available when you play with 5 or 6 players. So basically, in a short way to explain the rules, players are outside of the city, and then when you decide to come into the city, you become a target of all the other players and they can eat you. But when you are inside the city on each of these spaces, when you hit players, you hit all of them at the same time. So it's a strategy between being inside and taking all the hits but eating them at the same time, or being on the outside on a more safer place while you can heal yourself. And inside the city you cannot heal, only when you leave the city. Okay, so it's small, but we just need to put two miniatures inside. Okay, well, the game comes with this dice tray. It's not really, see the mark of the feet of the monster. It's a nice addition, but doesn't really make much of a difference if you already have your own dice trays or a dice tower. It's something cool, right? You put this here, and you put this on this side here, and voila, a dice tray. Throw the dice. So this game is heavily dependent on dice. You see them there? Let's take a look. It's heavily, the whole mechanic is based on these dices here. Okay, let me show you the dice. Okay, so you throw 6 dices, and then you decide how you want to, which numbers you want to use. So you have ones here, and then 2s, and then 3s, and then you have the energy, the heart for you to heal, or the claw, the paw for you to hit other players. So there's the dice tray that you can throw here if you want to use it, and dices never go away. This game also comes with the second set of dice, the orange one. These are the ones from the Hollywood version. They are exactly the same, but in orange if you prefer this color. Okay, so let's go to the essentials here. The main stuff, the figures. Let's take a look at them. The panda, they look the same. So these are the monsters that you're going to use. Babysaurus, Cyber Kitten. So these monsters, they mock like real monsters from the the robotic King Kong, the Gigantosaurus, Godzilla type, the Jack-o'-lantern, the alien thing, the Mecca or the Mecca Godzilla thing, the space penguin that looks like Mr. Freeze, throwing eyes, and then the boogeyman. There's a character in that movie, Nightmare Before Christmas, right? It looks like this one. Maybe it's inspired on that. Okay, so the game comes with these plastic stands that you do like this. Whoop. And then you go and fight for Tokyo like this, and you leave the city, and you go into the city, and you go here, and that's how it works. And then for you to score how your life or your points are, you have these boards, these cards, which have two dials. So one of them here is your life. You start with the dice. So you start with 10 of life. There are some cards that can allow you to go up. But you start with 10, and once you take hit, you go down, and if you don't heal, you die, and you are removed from the game. But you also have here another dial, which are the points. You start with 0, so every time you stay in the city or you use some cards or other effects, you start accumulating points. And at the end of the turn, if you have 20 points, you also win. So these are the 2 win conditions. Okay, so now you can see the names: Mecca Dragon, Savage, Space Penguin, Gigazaur, that's the true name, Alien Knight, Boogie Woogie, Pumpkin Jack, Panda Kai, not Kung Fu Panda, the baby Gigazaur. Also, it's from the family of the other one, but this one is a baby one, Reckless, and the King. Okay, let's put them back here. What else do we have inside? So, tokens. So these are tokens for a more advanced game. I never played with expansion, so I'm not really sure what all those tokens are. Some of them are like poison, I think, which exist on this game, but I've never used them, and some of them are related with some powers of the characters. So you see Illinois, because the expansion, I'll show you that the expansion brings evolution cards. So the game becomes a little bit asymmetric. The base game is totally symmetric. There are no different powers between characters, and the difference you have is within the cards you buy. We'll see those here, but with this expansion you have powers, so we'll see what kind of powers you can have. And then there's the money. So this is the money from when you decide to keep these dice, the money you throw in, keep the money, you get this, and use this to buy these cards, the power cards. So let's open this. Unbox for the first time. All cards are different. All have different powers. Some of them are passive cards. Some of them are like you use it, you buy, you use it, and then it's discarded. So let's see. The corner store. So this card costs 3. That's how you will see those. Cost in energy cubes, and then that's the effect. So this one, you buy it, the card goes away, and you get 1 more point. That's it. 2 more points. It's a bit expensive. 4 more points, but then you lose life, so it's a trade-off. That's what you get when you buy the tank. The tank fires on your stomach, you lose life, but then you get lots of points. Apartment building, the skyscraper, jet fighters. Some of the cards show the characters, so like the space penguin here, from above, nuclear power plant. This art is amazing. National Guard. Heal, okay, for you to heal. Energize. So this is a card that is very... people don't get it on the first time, but basically you spend 8 and you immediately gain 9. So this card gives you 1 extra energy for you to use if you need. Evacuation orders. This is a very good one. All the other monsters lose 5 points, but it's expensive. This is very powerful. This damages everyone. So if you have guys closer to death, you just use this one and you get rid of most of them. Take another turn after this one, so you can attack twice. That's the... or you can run away. You can attack in one turn and run away on the second. Burrowing. What's that monster? No. Be friendly. Acid attack. Gives 1 more damage every time you attack. Every time you throw the dice, it's a good one. Very expensive. Wow. It's stretchy. Psychic probe. Oh, a samurai vulture or samurai whatever. Wings. This one is very good. You spend money, not lose life. So powerful. Healing ray, okay. Healing origin. Freeze time, the matrix. Friends of children. Rapid healing. Extra head, you get 1 extra die. So that's why you have indeed 2 extra dice in a different color, because some cards give you extra die. Like this one. Fire breathing. Poison quill. So cool, so cool, so cool. Camouflage. Camouflage between the buildings. Smoke cloud. Plot twist. Spike tail. If you roll 1 damage, you add another one, so that's a good one. So hit more. If you roll you gain. If you roll like one of each, you get 9 points, which is super good. Super good. It's like half of the points you need to win. Mimic, one of the most powerful one, which is for you to mimic another card. This one is also powerful. Can always dodge damage. Ray, battery monster, opportunist. Okay. This one is 2 times, and this one is 2 times. Oh, I didn't know that. So that's why you have 2 extra dice. Makes sense, because you may play this card twice, and you can have 2 extra dice. So that answers one of the questions I always had, which was, why do you need 2 extra dice? Well, you could have this one, and you could have Mimic. Where's Mimic? Mimic card that could... Well, you know the card that copied the other card? I cannot find it. But as I mentioned that card, so if you mimic the 2 heads, extra head, you would need to have 2 dices. Although I don't know if you can mimic your own card. Anyway, so, and then this game also comes with these cards here, which are the custom cards. So these are extra cards. I think they came with Halloween expansion, I think, that will give you powers if you choose to. I'm not sure if, because they have different packs, I think the mechanics is different, so they want to mix with the regular ones. It doesn't make sense, so probably you pick like one of the costumes to use. So each custom, and you see it says custom, not keep or discard, so maybe you equip that on the beginning of the game, and you also have this power. So when you reach 17 instead of 20, you win the astronaut. At the end of each monster's turn, if you lost at least one, you heal. Okay. The vampire, the witch, devil, pirate, princess, the zombie, cheerleader, robot, Statue of Liberty, and the clown. It's not in this one. So okay. And I also had a promo pack here. I don't remember if it came with the base game or if I acquired it. I don't know, I confess, but it was already stored inside the box. So let me just show you this. This is a set of 11 promo cards. You see that the icon there, which have the regular back, so they need to be mixed. Only mixed now with the base game, and these are different cards, different powers. Sleepwalker. Okay, so now that I finally opened this, I can just mix all of them and they become one single block of cards. There are some promos and some loose cards that I'm trying to find, so I'll show you one day hopefully. Okay, so the last thing here to open would be the evolution cards, which I never played with them, so this is going to be uncharted territories for me as well today with you guys. So let's see if we can survive this journey by taking a look into the evolution cards. Okay, it's coming out. It's coming home. So what to expect here on the evolution cards? So each monster will have its own evolution cards, as you can see. Okay, so the Gigazaur. Put down the rest because there are too many cards. So let's see. This gives like special power, temporary. There are some temporary, permanent evolutions, and you get special powers just for this baby. Temporary. Okay. There should be a mechanic in order to activate the evolution card. So yeah, guys, learning with you. So you can, after any dice, if the monster has at least 3 hearts in the dice launch, you draw 2 evolution cards, keep one and discard the other. Okay, keep your evolution card until you decide to play them, which can be during another play's turn if the effect doesn't specify. Okay, so every time you draw 3 hearts, you get an evolution card. And some of them are temporary, you discard, the others are permanent, like the other cards you keep, or if you or they are passive. Okay, so yeah, specific powers for each monster. So let's take a quick look. Dunking Jack, you can detach the gift evolution, but the permanent evolutions for sure. No, also permanent evolution. So yes, gift evolution, permanent evolution, Boogie Boogie, Boogie Woogie. Okay, so you can have a different strategy with these cards. If that's secret on your hand, other people don't know what you have. So the game becomes more and more strategic. Mecca Dragon, prepare to destroy it. Program to destroy, gain 3, everything. Okay, so if you kill other guys, finally, if you kill other guys, you get points, because that's something the base game doesn't consider. When you kill, when you're responsible for killing other players, you gain nothing directly except last adversaries for you to win in the end of the game, right? Yeah, which is something that I always complain. When you decide to take risks to kill other guys and you don't get any point or anything else that would immediately give see so many cards for each. It's not, we cannot go into detail because you only have names here and the effects. Cyber Bunny. Cyber Bunny. Cyber Bunny. Check that. Kraken and Cyber Bunny. Okay. Gigazaur. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Cyber Kitty, I know what it is, but with the Cyber Bunny, Mecca Dragon. Okay, so there's a mystery here. Maybe the game is prepared for some extra characters that I may find out there. I've never seen the Cyber Bunny, so see, the characters that come inside are 10 characters. We should have 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so good news for you guys out there and for me. The game is already prepared. If you get the Kraken somewhere and the Cyber Bunny somewhere, they will also be compatible with the advanced game. So I need to go search for Kraken and Cyber Bunny before they go away. Yes. I don't want to lose the chance to add them to the rooster. That's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed. So I have some extra characters. Well, not Cyber Bunny and not Kraken. I have others and I will bring to this channel. And hopefully also Cyber Bunny one day and Kraken. So I hope you like it. There will be more material coming from King of Tokyo. So definitely if you are a fan or if you become interested in King of Tokyo, please subscribe, like the video, share with all your friends, and keep an eye on the next ones. Thank you.